As you mentioned, this is a preliminary land development application. The properties associated with it are 2 Bryn Mawr Avenue. This is located right at the intersection of Lancaster Avenue and South Bryn Mawr Avenue. This is 2, this is 6, and this is 10 Bryn Mawr Avenue. The applicant's seeking approval to demolish the 3 two-story office buildings and parking associated on the parcels, consolidate the 3 lots into 1, and to construct a 4-story mixed-use building, which includes approximately 12,000 square feet of commercial space that is located on the ground floor. It includes 112 dwelling units in the upper stories, 222 parking spaces, of which 159 are located underground and 62 at grade. And it includes a 7,500 square foot public gathering space that's accessed from South Bryn Mawr Avenue and Lancaster Avenue. These are the existing conditions showing the location of the buildings. 3 properties. Here are just some images of the frontage. You can see this is 2 Bryn Mawr Avenue. This is Lancaster Avenue. As you round the corner, you can see the building. This is 6, and this is 10. This is the building proposed that includes the 12,000 square feet of commercial space located at the ground floor. As I said, the plan includes 7,500 square feet of public gathering space that's located internal to the site, accessed from Lancaster Avenue, which is located right here, and, Lancaster Avenue, which is located right here, and South Bryn Mawr Avenue. These are the access points to the public gathering space. As I said, there are 231 parking spaces. 159 are provided below ground, and 62 are provided at grade. So that's 1.5 per unit and 4 per 1,000. The applicant's also providing 120 bicycle parking spaces. We have an illustrative site plan showing the streetscape amenities and greening, as well as the interior greening. Since the tentative sketch plan review, the applicant has worked with staff to relocate the access driveway along the property line. And this aligns with the Bryn Mawr Village Master Plan. The applicant has been in conversations with the adjacent property owner located right here in pink to provide shared access from this driveway. And that would have the benefit of removing that property's access along South Bryn Mawr Avenue. Staff has included a condition requiring the applicant to continue to pursue shared access with that adjacent property owner. This is a sketch that shows what shared access between the 2 properties would look like. This is the adjacent property at 14 South Bryn Mawr Avenue, and this is the applicant's proposed building right here. So the access would be along South Bryn Mawr, and then the adjacent access would come off of that shared drive. Staff's included a condition requiring, if shared access is achieved, that the applicant will continue to work with staff on the width of the sidewalk and landscaping along the shared access drive. Another recommendation staff has included is that the applicant install vehicular pull-off area off of South Bryn Mawr Avenue. This would be an additional area. There is a few spaces that are provided along the access drive interior to the site, but this would provide additional space off of South Bryn Mawr Avenue that would allow for short-term deliveries and vehicle pull-off. And we are recommending a revision to the condition number 10 that speaks to this pull-off area, just strengthening that condition a little, requiring the applicant shall, working with the township at PennDOT, install the vehicular pull-off area along South Bryn Mawr Avenue. As I mentioned, the public gathering space that's being provided internal to the site. Staff has included a number of recommendations which speak to hours of operation, lighting, signage, access, and maintenance that have been included in the recommended conditions. Here are some views of the public gathering space. This is a view into the space from the South Bryn Mawr access, and this is towards the back of the space. And there's a combination of landscaping, seating. The proposal requires a partial waiver of the natural features code. to allow some of the required trees to be provided off-site or a contribution to be provided. Staff notes that the Bryn Mawr Village District permits a maximum of 100% impervious surface, which does create a conflict with the minimum planting standards. Staff feels considering the quality of the streetscape design and the quantity of perennial and ornamental grasses on site that we are supportive of the requested relief. Some other amenities to the site that I wanted to point out is we have included a condition requiring the applicant to work with staff and SEPTA to provide a bus shelter adjacent to the site. We are continuing to work with the applicant on the alignment of crosswalks and ADA ramps and the alignment of the pedestrian access across the applicant's access driveway. There have been some comments about whether or not there is access located along the driveway, and this illustrates the pathway provided. It's 5 feet in length. And I also have some architectural images. This is the proposed facade along South Bryn Mawr Avenue. It's a combination of brick and stone. And this is the site as you would see it from Lancaster Avenue. This portion of the building would not be visible. This would be behind other adjacent properties. The applicant has also provided some renderings showing the proposed building. This is at the intersection of Lancaster and South Bryn Mawr Avenue. You can see Ludington Library right here. As you turn that corner, the building's located right here. You can again see the access to the public gathering space. Okay. And this would be from across the street. This being the access driveway, you have a vehicular pull-off area right here internal to the site. And this is the facade as seen from Lancaster Avenue. The access to the public gathering space would be located right. The applicants also provided a list of sustainable features that are included in the project. And again, they are seeking a partial relief of the natural features code to provide the minimum required planting or a contribution of the equivalent of 18 trees at the time of the